With a motorized 360-degree pan and tilt function, 3K video, AI-powered people detection, and color night vision to help you see everything even at night and no subscription required, the EZViz C8C is a great solution for an easy-to-set-up home security system, so let's take a look at what this thing can do. Now, full disclosure before we get started though, the video is sponsored by EZViz and they've sent me the C8C to showcase to you guys. So in a nutshell, the EZViz C8C is a security camera system that allows easy setup, and the camera can spin around a full 360 as well as look up and down, and this means along with its AI tracking technology you can cover multiple areas with one camera but ensure everything is captured and nothing is missed. Now, it's a wired system for power, which means you don't have to worry about batteries, and for the network connection you can either choose to go wired with an Ethernet cable or use Wi-Fi instead, and it's suitable for indoors and outdoor use with its weather resistance, and it's really simple to set up. Now, if we open up the packaging, you can see first up we've got the user manual, next up we've got the camera itself with the power and Ethernet connections, we've then got the bracket to attach it to the wall, the other part of the weather resistance connections, the power plug, screws and plugs, a drill template, as well as some documents. Now, one thing to say before we power it up is thankfully they have provided plenty of wire here, so if the camera is quite some distance from the power plug, it's not going to be an issue. Now, for this video I've decided to mount it here on my fence so I don't need the plugs, and I'm just going to screw the bracket straight in. Now, once the bracket's in place, I can add my SD card into the camera, and the great thing here is that you can either use your own SD card if you prefer your own storage, or EZViz do also offer a cloud play storage, but we'll go more into that shortly. But once my SD card is in the camera, I can just connect it to the bracket, connect the power, and I'm good to go. Next, we need to get the app from the store, and for those of you that watch my videos, you'll know I'm a fan of the EZViz app, and I've actually got loads of EZViz products around my home. But step one is to open the app, and then you just press in the top corner. You can then select scan QR code, and on the bottom of the camera you'll find the QR code. Now you can see the app comes up with the camera, so you just select device is powered on and then press next. The camera then flashes blue to show you it's ready to pair, and again we just press next and allow the location settings. Finally, you just put in your Wi-Fi password if you're using Wi-Fi, and we're all set. Now, of course, the camera is now going to record any movement in people it sees, so the first thing I recommend doing is dialing in the settings to your preferences so it records exactly what you want and need it to rather than just recording everything. Now, if we head into settings, under intelligent detection, you can enable human detection, vehicle detection, and image change detections. Now, this is looking at my driveway, so really I want everything, so I'm going to enable all three. Under message notification, you can enable device messages and app notifications. And then for audio, you can enable or disable the audio. And then under image settings, you can choose the style, the night vision mode, and here I highly recommend using the smart night vision. So this is going to keep the night vision in the IR black and white mode until motion is detected, and then as soon as it detects a motion, it's going to switch on the color night vision along with the light, so you can see exactly what's going on. And then next, we've got further options for on-screen display, watermarks, or to flip the image depending on how you've mounted the camera. Now, under light settings, you can change the spotlight and its warm fill brightness, but it's not recommended to change this as it's the best setting by default for the color night vision. Then under PTZ, there are a few options you may wish to change. So auto zoom tracking, it's going to focus, zoom, and track a target. For tracking view, you can choose either a fixed view or a flexible view that's going to rotate when tracking. And then we've got the calibration for the default position of the camera. Now, the other settings are for recording, storage, network, and then we've even got the option to share the device with family or friends. Now, when it comes to using the camera, it will of course log all of the events to watch back later on, and we can look at the live view at any time as well. Now, under the live view, we get the camera view on top with the events down below, as well as many other options. You can take a screenshot, you can start manually recording a video. If we press the PTZ, which stands for pan tilt zoom, it lets us manually pan and tilt the camera around if there's something specific that we want to be looking at. If we press talk, it opens up a two-way communication, and this means that if we talk into our phone, it's going to play that sound out of the speaker of the camera. So if there was an intruder, you could shout at them to help deter them, or if you see family or friends on the camera, you can have a full conversation.
Hello.
Hello, alright?
Yeah, you alright? What's the weather like?
Horrible.
Well, That's England for you.
There you go. Can you hear me okay?
Crystal clear.
Good. Right, bye.
Bye.
Now under definition, you can choose the video quality, but I'd recommend keeping this on Quad HD+. We've then got sleep mode, which is going to turn the camera around and shut it off when you need privacy. We've got 360 picture, which as you probably guess, just spins the camera around and takes a full 360 picture. The alarm button manually sounds the alarm and the lights, and then floodlight turns on the camera floodlight. Now picture-in-picture allows you to do other stuff on your phone, and you can have the camera view in this floating window and just move it around wherever you want to. And then rearrange lets you customize the order of all of these buttons in the menu. Now these settings are also available in the full screen mode at the bottom left. Now you can see the list of events below, so you can go through and look at those if there's something that you wanted to look at. But what I like about the EZViz app is if we head back and go into library, it shows me all of my EZViz devices and lists out all of the events from all of the devices and cameras, and this makes it really easy for a multi-camera setup. And then we've still got the filter at the top as well if you want to filter on a specific one. Now in the live view, we can also swipe between different cameras as well, which makes life nice and easy for those of you that are using multiple cameras. There are also plenty of automations to choose from as well, so you can set events by things like when a door opens or closes. And EZViz have got a huge range of smart home products, and the range is continually expanding. Now as I said at the start, the choice is yours whether you want to record all of the footage on your own SD card, or you can use their Cloud Play, which is going to store all of the data in their cloud. Now the Cloud Play comes with a 23-day free trial, so you can try it out first. And there are multiple plans starting from £5 a month depending on your needs. Now for those concerned with the technical specs, it's a 5-megapixel 1/3-inch CMOS sensor with a self-adaptive shutter. We've got a 4mm lens at an f1.6 aperture and then a 108-degree field of view. Now the camera can pan a full 360 degrees and it tilts vertically 80 degrees, and it provides a resolution of 2880 by 1620 with a 4 megabit per second bitrate. So for those of you that want a permanently powered camera that's able to cover multiple directions at the same time and track humans and vehicles, the C8C 3K offers a great, easy to set up solution for doing that. Now as I said, for me, the great thing about EZViz is I love the application. They've got a huge range of products, so if you want to expand your smart home in the future, then you can easily do it. Now the camera is currently on a promotion for $49.99, so a good price if you need the full 360 coverage. And of course, I've placed a link down in the description below, so you can go ahead and check it out now. And hopefully I've covered everything in today's video, but if there's anything I've missed or you've got any questions at all, then just ask them in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest tech.